Now then, welcome back to another episode on the Hypermine Infinity Evolved server. And today I'm going to be busy with turtles, so that's why I've got a turtle on my head. It's called Jeremy. Jeremy is my friend. Check Jeremy out. Jeremy's going to be looking after the turtles with me today. So, last episode was a bit of a rushed rambling where I set up a sort of like a portable AE system while deciding what I was going to do in front of you on camera. Instead of deciding what I was going to do before I started recording and then recording a more sensible episode, I kind of did a ramble episode. Ramble. And overall, I've I've come to the conclusion that I must work through this episode carefully, right? I could be setting up a mining operation. Well, I've actually set up run two quarries, and got tons of stuff from those quarries already. But I could be setting up a processing system to process all these ores nicely. And all these ores nicely. And all the things that I've got all randomly picked up by quarries forever and a day. Lots of stuff. I could be setting that up in this base area here, but first I wanted to remove all of this kind of stuff, and all of this kind of stuff, and maybe not all of that kind of stuff, but remove this kind of stuff and this kind of stuff and put them somewhere else in a base. The hypermarket, I wanted to set up the automation of things, and I can't bring myself to setting it up in spawn junks. I can't bring myself to do it. I just can't do it. I'm going to need some more of this stuff. Let's take some more of that, some more of that, and some more of that, and I'll take that and that. So, today I'm going to venture out into a new area, a new place to call my base. It's going to be as far away from spawn as is humanly possible, but not without setting up a linking book to come back first. So, to make a linking book, I've done this in my Druid's Tale quite a lot, but just to set it up here, some stone and some wood and a glass bottle. I got a few bits and pieces over here that's for Mistcraft that I've been picking up along the way, and now I just need to get some stone. Tell me I've got stone over here. Yes, I have. Okay, so it's smooth stone. That was it. There we go. And a plank or two. There we go. Get an ink mixer. Job done. Alright, and do I have any paper in there? I don't think I've got any paper in there. Maybe I've got some paper in here. Yes, I have. Good. And some ink. Good. Alright, so let's just plonk that down there for now. Put the ink in the ink vial there, and put some paper in there, and take a linking panel. Okay, easy done. Now, do I have any leather? Do I have any leather? No, I don't. I've got plenty of lead, but no leather. Where did I put the mob drops? That would be in here. And I don't have any leather in there either. Dang it to all hell and back. The best laid plans of mice and men and all. Okay, so before I go and kill a cow, which I will go and kill a cow, is there any leather recipes that I don't know about? Imp hide makes leather. There's something. Scrapbook, could do that. Mana infusion, and just mob drops. Okay, so I could kill some imps in the nether, or I could go and kill a nice, safe cow out and about somewhere. I think I'm going to go and do the killing a cow somewhere. I think that's probably the best. Easiest suggestion. And then I'm going to go and take my turtles and pitch myself up in the nether somewhere and just go for a great big run. This is... See, I want to go through the nether. I'm rambling again. I want to go through the nether because I need to consider that a thing, an option that I'm ending up... There's something new over here. Somebody's built a base down to spawn to make spawn area easier to catch hold of. Wow. That's quite a place. Quite a place. Okay. Right, let's see if I can find a bit of leather. There'll be a bit of leather in this cow farm, maybe. Sure, nobody will mind me killing some cow and getting some bits and pieces out of that. Let's choose the one with the hat on. Of course. Get Chip Chack hat. Spiders in the pen. Spiders in the pens. Spiders in the pens. Ah. Okay. There's a few left there, and there's some leather left there. Okay. That's good then. Okay, so let's get back into base. That's a good start. And I don't want to spend the whole of this episode running around just going blah, 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 figuring out what I'm doing. I want to get on and do it. So the first section of this episode is coming to an end. It's concluded right about now. Get me in here, thank you. Concluded right about now. I am going to set up a linking book. This is an unlinked linking book, and I'm going to set that up so that I reappear. Well, I'll reappear here in my bedroom, I guess. This will be okay. Right on this spot, facing this direction. There, I've now got a linking book. So now, from the nether, wherever I go, I can get that linking book. What I want to do, though, is I want to have a linking book from there back to here. So, I'm going to take some water and 2 ink and make another ink vial. One of the reasons I captured a squid in a safari net was to be able to do that more frequently in the future, have an ink farm. But I haven't got around to the ink farm yet. And yeah, I've got plans for all sorts of mob farming, but not so much ready yet. Right, so there's the unlinking book that can take me back to that other place. So I feel like digging through the nether is going to be a good option. Dig through the nether and pop my head out every now and again to see where I am and find out from that whether I've found a suitable base location, and then link them together using the Mistcraft portal books so that I can quickly get to and from this location and that location, and then I can access spawn and all that kind of stuff very quickly as well. Also, the turtles will get lots and lots of quartz on the way, lots of nether quartz on the way, hopefully, and other ores. So I should actually contribute to a mining operation as well, instead of just a joyride across the server loading new chunks. And no, you have not travelled back in time to the origins of Minecraft. This is just the biome type origin. And it's based on looking like what Minecraft did back in its beta alpha days, way back when the grass was green and the trees were green and everything looked pretty before they start darkening the colours and adding a grassy thing on the top, more like that over there. Look, that tall grass didn't get put on Origin by the looks of it, but this is kind of a nice biome. I kind of like it. I stopped when I got to it and had a look around the local area, and I quite like the local area. It's not where I'm going to pick. It's not where the final pick is. But let's have a look. So from spawn, I went into the nether hub, as it were, into the nether hub, which is somewhere around here, yeah. And I dug up to the top of the nether, and then I started going north, and it was taking forever. And there are little fire silverfish things, hellspawn. So I decided, nope, I'll take the scenic route, because that was taking me forever. And then, using my jetpack and glider, I flew-de-glided all the way north. And that was an interesting little biome that I passed there. It was almost like a tainted island. That was pretty cool looking. I nearly went there, but I thought, no, not doing that. Passed a bit of a desert area, bit of another area there, bit of a savanna-y type place coming through with some more deserts around. So that's kind of a hot area, but I just carried on going straight through. I wasn't seeing anything that I liked the look of. Wasn't seeing anything I liked the look of all the way through, past a village, had a quick check around the village, nothing too special in the village. Thought, nope, not doing a village, passed on. Got this really nice sort of fall, autumn biome type thing, which was pretty awesome. Next to another village. That village was pretty awesome. Look at the size of it as well. Pretty good. But no, carried on going after a quick tour around the village to check it out. Found the origin biome. And close by to the origin biome, I found this huge rocky outcropping. And as you can see here, I've already started building something. I started building this and recorded it for the extended version, which is on the Supporters Club channel. So if you're not a member of the Supporters Club, yep, there you go, there's the plug. But round here, it's awesome. Got a village round this side of the mountain. It's got a village on this side of the mountain. It's got a witchy hut over here, and it's got another little hut somewhere down here as well. But it looks pretty awesome, and it's not far away. You can see in the distance there, it's looking pretty good. Let me just check my jetpack's doing all right. Let's go and have a little tour, shall we? And see it has, as I saw it for the first time. That oil seems to have spilled quite a bit more since the last time I was here, though. I didn't see all that oil spill. That's not what I got there for. But as the chunks load in, because the chunks loaded in faster when I wasn't recording, the DX Story recording software that I use always makes Minecraft chunks load in a lot slower. But let's just take it in for a second. This rather large, big ravine canyon thing, surrounded by what would be beautiful scenery. Hold on, let's jump down here. Let it load in a little bit. We'll see this village load in over here. Let's get over here. So it's surrounded by a chunk of the origin biome over here, which makes it a nice bit of real estate on its own. It's got a bit of a swamp over that way, but that's nothing to worry about. And then it's just literally huge, great big cliff sides for the whole biome just sticking out of the plains biome. So let's have a little wander down here. This village was the first village I saw in this direction, and I just thought how cool they look. How cool this village looks. And it's kind of trapped in water. In fact, I don't think I checked the blacksmith. It's normally the first thing you do when you check a village, isn't it? No, I did check the blacksmiths. That's what I left. That's the dregs that I left behind. But isn't the grass great in a biome like this? And little waterfalls coming down these epic mountains. And I figured the epic mountains would give me an opportunity to have a nice big backdrop for my base. And this sandstone village over here, pretty cool. I don't know if there's anything in there, actually. I'm looting now because I forgot whether I looted it all properly the first time. Yes, there's all the chunks of flesh that I was digging out of the nether. Cleared my inventory out in this building. Okay, we'll keep that. But I did like that it was all on water. So the mobs weren't getting anywhere, and that meant all the buildings were fairly clean. Apart from these few around here, but that was pretty cool still. So I kind of had the envisions of having this sort of biome as my base, and then having outlying villages around my biome, like the workers of my industrial factories and my corporation. The workers would have a village or something built up around me. I like this as well. Oh, dude, what are you doing? Get up. Come on. Sit up over here. Come on. I just saved you. You work for me now. Get up. That's no cause to drown yourself, dude. Dude. You need to get out of the water fast, buddy boy. Get out. No. No. I can't lose my first villager as soon as I've got out of here. Dang it, villager. What are you like? Get up there. Get up there. Go. Get up there. What is it with this villager, man? Well, I will have dumb staff. I know. I will employ the dumbest. I can't do any more for you, but that's it. That's all there is. No, I haven't got anything that I can do for you. Maybe a portal gun you. Do you think that'll work? No. Can't pick up villagers with a portal gun anymore? Oh, come on. There. Just get up already. Get up. He's opening the door, but he's not getting up. I can't actually pick him up. I can't actually pick him up. Oh well. Right, let's see if I can put this block lower down underneath him again. Yes! He's in! Now don't ever fall out again. He's trampling all his crops. Is he replanting? He's getting rid of all the weeds, look. Oh, little Mr. Awesome. Oh my days, that's awesome, isn't it? Let's just open the door. I'll get rid of the portal gun now. So this was all full of weeds, and he's just come in and he's cleaned all the weeds up. How awesome is he? Oh man, he's a good little worker. I've just saved your life and you love it, don't you? Yeah. Alright, well, now, sorry about this, but you can't be trusted to go out on your own, so you stay in here and tend the farm, would you? Yes? Good man, good man. You are a prisoner of your own thing now. You've got your own food and all that. There you go, sorted. Okay, well, one saved villager. Oh, you've got a hat. You've got a hat and a half, you have. You're just a normal villager, but you've got a solar-powered hat on. Oh, Basket's on about something north. Oh, that's because I came north. I came north near enough 4,000 blocks. I came north. I came north. But there is lots of north. Lots of north. Yeah. Now, what are these guys doing over here? You're talking to the Hobgoblin. Hobgoblins from Witchcraft. Witchery, yes. Awesome. Okay. Well, yeah, we've got this village anyway. Is there a nether portal? How's the nether look? The nether looks bad. Nether bad. Just nether bad. Oh, and I've lost my daylight now. Oh, I've been chatting for so long to that villager trying to get it sorted out. But anyway, let's have a scoot around this side of it, right? Right, because I like the look of this place over here as well. If it loads in for me, come on. Let's drop down here. Let it all load in. Bing! There we go, that's close enough. So yeah, there's another village over here which looks pretty cool. A very organised plains village. Very nice and tidy looking plains village. Very organised and sorted. I don't want to be around here though because it's night time and I'll just cause them all to have very bad headaches with zombies everywhere. But there's sort of like these ravine bits in between the mountains of this awesome canyon ravine biome. Look at the peaks. Whee! And that's not even the top of it. Look, wow, look at the place. The place is huge. It's flat on top and it's massive steep cliffs. Every side of it, it's got some sort of cool view, some cool aspect. Hey, thanks for that. Little witches area down here. Yeah, saw that on the map. And round on this side is where I decided to build the base. Well, at least started. It's going to be a massive tower block. And let's park ourselves up over on this tree over here. Boom. That's a good place to be. Alright, so let it load in. I'm going to use my schematic to show you what it's going to look like eventually. That's the kind of the scale of the place. Almost as tall as the mountain range itself. That was my plan. It's still loading in everywhere, but still. Let's go and have a slightly better look from up here. Get a little closer, let the mountain range tie in. It's a multi-story office, factory, apartment block type thing, and it fits snugly into the ravine behind here of the two mountain sides as they meet. Let's get over it. Wait. It fits fairly snug against that wall, fairly snug against that wall, kind of blocking the passage between the two. And then there's this ravine that goes through here and out the other side to the first village we saw, which was on the water side. But that is enough of that one. Let's drop down. Okay, so there's a lot of levels to do, and this schematic is all about quartz, and there's no way I was doing it all out of quartz. So I found a different kind of material, which I do tend to get a lot of with my mining operations, and that is marble. So we've got chiseled marble pillars of two varieties to give us these corner sections. We've got marble stairs, we've got a cobblestone base, but it's that chiseled cobblestone, so it looks almost marble-like. That's the marble block chisel, and that's the cobblestone block chisel. They're very, very similar, but I used the cobblestone one for the floor in most of the areas. We've got a center section, which is going to be a central tower, and that has like little corridors going off to the two side towers. So let's just hop inside here. All the floors are either marble or this beautiful cobblestone. We've got ornate blocks and things and all sorts. You can imagine what it would look like in the quartz texture, but I don't have enough quartz to do it all. And I've run out of marble now as well. I've done as much as I could in the marble with the marble that I had. And we've got a start on it. I've used that Tinker's Clean glass as well, the clear glass from Tinker's, to set it all up so that we've got nice modern looking window frames. And these are working spaces down in the lower areas here. On the lower floor, working areas. And I've started using these glowstone nooks, which are micro-blocked. Just micro-block a block of glowstone as far as you possibly can go. And been trying to find out where I can put those little nooks that aren't obvious, like they're not as obvious as torches, but they just sort of sit back and make the place light, like those ones there. And then I've got a little pattern going on over the other side, so I'll show you that bit first. Oh yeah, it's kind of inlays like this, and I like this marble carved design, so I've used that a lot inside it. It reminds me of the quartz version that we get in vanilla Minecraft, but I can do a lot of forge microblocking. You can do a little pattern on there, maybe do a picture or something on these sections. This is more the corridor between areas, so I'd have something going on in that room, something going on in that room, and then floor upon floor upon floor going up with something going on in each room. In the central area, I've got the big nether portal that I arrived by, and you'll be seeing the other side of that enough without me going through there to show you now. Another side, mirror image to that side, and equally as unfinished on this side. But I do have one of the rooms ready to go. This room over this side is ready to go. So this is the kind of the space that we're looking at for processing things. Now, while I've been doing this and setting this up, I've been thinking about my overall setup. Having 3 base locations, technically, spread out across the world, as it were. I've got this base over here, which is my newest base, and this is the I think I call this Silicon Valley because of the valley side of things and the great big hills and all that. I think this is going to be Silicon Valley. So this is my Silicon Valley HQ, and this is where I'm going to set up my applied energistics production, my IC2 production, my auto crafting and processing, kind of a research and development area, I guess, in a way. I'm kind of talking like that. Then there's the original base, which is in the meteor, and we'll just head on over to that now because I've shown you this side. The meteorite, which is my initial mining HQ. Here we are, thank you. My initial mining HQ, and that is going to remain a big mining resource creation, gathering, sorting system type thing. I've already started quarrying out some of the sections between and started mining out a lot of the tunnels in and around this area. And I want to clear out all of my stuff and kind of put it in the penthouse suite of the HQ and have a lot of things being processed in here that are from quarries and mines. For instance, I had a nether quarry running to try and get me a load of quartz, which it did do lots of quartz, and also the nether quarry has picked up all of these useful little things as well, including pig iron, which is very nice. Lots and lots of netherrack, some odd bits and pieces from, well, weird stuff here, there, and everywhere, and lots of netherrack. Yes, lots and lots of netherrack. But that's currently stopped. I've stopped that and turned it off so it's not loading chunks and using resources on the server for a bit until I'm ready to make the most of it again. But this was going to be, yeah, I'm thinking 1/4 is going to be farming, 1/4 is going to be mob farming, and the other 2/4 are going to be for powering this central area. So the 4/4 will all sort of come into this area here, and we'll have the actual processing going on here. So it'll either be put stuff into the smeltery, put stuff into a macerator, or pulverize and induction smelt something, and then have a storage system which will be applied energistics as well. So now that's 2 locations. I've got the creation of everything over at the one base, which is going to be my HQ, and we've got the mining operation here in the first base that we started, which is going to be processing of raw materials and creating raw materials and then storing them or sending them away. And then we've got the shop, the hypermarket, just over at spawn, which will be literally where I make a profit and I start selling things. And overall, I think those are the 3 key locations I'm going to need in this series so far. If I'm going into magic at all, then I can do it in the upper levels of the HQ, once I've set up the industrial side of things. And there's lots of scope around those ravines and those mountains and on the mountains and around the mountains and in the villages to expand and enjoy a very good building area as well, to give it a good themed build, a city built around the industries that I am creating, and I am the industrial entrepreneur. Hopefully all of that is going to go towards plan, and I'm not going to have any more changing my mind. Hopefully I'm not going to change my mind again. Hopefully. I've had a couple of episodes now where it's been a lot of thinking things through, deciding where I wanted to go, instead of just putting everything and cramming everything into this base here and doing all the things and having everything all set up all around me in lots of slapdash ways, just making things work. Instead of that, I'm looking at more of a build and then putting these things into a build. This is not a race. I'm not in a rush to complete all the mods in the mod pack. I don't need to just quickly rush through everything. I want to concentrate on a couple of key mods and build around them and make something cool and awesome for you guys, and hopefully discover a few cool tricks along the way. But that is it for this episode. Thank you very, very much for watching. If you're watching the extended version over on the Supporters Club channel, then thank you very much for subscribing. Your subscription fee is already mounting up and already going to help a lot. Thank you very much, very, very, very much for joining the Supporters Club. Link is down in the bottom right-hand corner for those of you who have not yet seen it. There is a 14-day free trial. And for everybody else, thank you very much for watching this episode. These episodes will continue as always. The Supporters Club just gets a little bit extra. Possibly made it an hour-long episode instead of a 30-minute long episode. But that is what they're paying for. They're paying for the extra content and helping me out at the same time. So thank you, and thank you again. I will see you in the very next episode on the Hypermine server, playing Infinity Evolved.